focusing on just work. I was supposed to have an appointment that's supposed to start at like 5 in the morning tomorrow. We just finished moving that, but I decided I wasn't going to work real late, just because I've been working late every single day. And yeah, so taking a little break from my other job and trying to work a little more on my build. So today we are going to do step board number 3 and the bulletin board and possibly the cart. We'll see how the time goes because I want to try and get to bed at a decent hour. So we'll flip the camera on and then you can follow along. Yay! So, yeah, let's not drop everything here because I am just like, yeah. Okay. So yes, this is what we're going to do. So we're going to do the step board number 3. Because if you remember from last time, we did board number 2, which was multiple pieces. And now we're doing step board number 3. And then we're going to do the bulletin board. And my aim is to also try and get the cart done. So if we don't get the cart done this time, we'll do it on the next session. So let's go fish out our parts. And we'll focus in just a little bit here so we can see a little better. So we are going to look for these parts first. So our wood pieces. So there's 3 pieces of wood. So there's these guys. So we'll look for them. Yep. Okay. All right. What have we got? We got 1 A4, 1 B6, and it's not in this one. Lovely. Okay, so it's not that one, which means it is on. I have to look at one of my other sheets that kind of has laid out for me. So I need A4. So let's see if I can locate that one. I'm guessing it's on this one. All right, so A4. Wow, thankies. Oh, what is that? Yeah, it says A4. Where the places is A4? Ah, it's gonna be on that one. Oh, that explains a lot. Right. So A4. It's on this. That's A4. So I need A4. So that's A4. And I need A5. Do be careful if you're just going to pop it out without using a knife to pull it. And then the other one is B5, which really it just doesn't look the same. All right. Somehow I don't think that's quite right. It says B5 here. No, B6. All right. No, I was looking at that one. That's B6. Never mind. All right. So here's our wood pieces. And now we need these pieces, our paper cutouts, which is going to be K16, K20, K31, and K18. So let's go find them. So we need K18. This is K18. So we'll trim that out quick. And you can see the little lines on that. Oops. Here, put up there so you can see it. See the lines. It's just a little bit. I think I cut a little too far. So K18 is this guy. We need him. I don't trim up to the end, but I'm doing it so that it's not in an area where it's going to be a problem. So K18. It's this guy. Ah, get back here. K31 and K20. So this is K20, which is this guy here, and then this is our other one that we need is right here. So we'll trim this one next. Just make sure we stay on camera, shall we? Alrighty then. Fortunately, my eyes aren't super tired today, so that's good. And now we're going to cut this one out, which is our K20. You know, I didn't number these plastic things. That's just the way it comes. Right. Just trim that off and put that over here. And then we'll finish trimming these out. And the reason why I cut it that way is because I don't want to cut into it with the tips. And if I can keep a pretty smooth, steady line going all the way around the same direction, I'm going to. There's some that back and forth is way more efficient because of all the little nooks and crannies. But with this just being square corners, this works best. And I do cut slightly past, just so I can have a crisp corner. So that's our 20. As you can see, just the biggest one here. Ta-da-da-da-da. So 20. This is the narrowest one, so this is K31. Focus, there you go. And sometimes if my eyes are really tired, I'll actually use the camera to help me to focus because my eyes get tired. Considering my age, being almost 50, sometimes focus is not on the agenda for the day. All right. Come on. All right. There's that. And get that over there. I'll worry about cleaning up my little piece of paper later. And we're going to cut this one around and around and around and around and around and around and around. So, on we go. I'm not sure what my next build is going to be after I finish up this house. But, here, I've got this one now. So this is our K18. So you can kind of tell by just looking at them which one's which. Because it's not like they're all identical. Excuse me a second. Whew, darn. That sucked. Okay. Okay, now that we've got these, oh, the other piece we need is the K16. I forgot to grab that. That's that piece. Let's get that cut off for a second. I've been sneezing today. Supposed to be expecting snow too. Kind of. One guy was working on filling up his kerosene when I went to the feed store today. And a little side note, the feed store that I go to, normally, I hadn't been there for a while and I had sent my daughter the last time to go pick up my feed for me. So I hadn't even figured out that that one of the gentlemen who normally helps me with my feed passed away 3 weeks ago, and I was like really very devastated by that because he was really sweet. And I started to cry, and of course the lady behind the counter comes out and gives me a hug because, you know, I've been buying feed from them for years now, and he was always there to help out when at least when I wasn't picking it up on the weekend, which is why I didn't even find out about his passing, because he didn't work weekends. And a lot of times if push came to shove, I'd have to pick up on the weekend. There, we're just going to sand down the little edges. So I had a very hard day today, other than having to do extra running to go take care of things. Which it seems like I end up with a lot of that sometimes, where I end up having to do extra errands. Of course, we had the award show for work, so that was really nice to watch. Got to watch the Rolex recipient again for this. They do that quarterly, so. And it was really nice. It's always nice to watch. I know it gets to that point when I can win that Rolex as well. I know whose I would take, because I know who's done the most inspiration for me. There. Smooth those edges on. That's still a little sharp. All right. We're good. All right. That's it. Because, just that way. All right. So this one gets the A20. So these two go together. So I'll be spreading glue on here. And I do want to make sure that I pre-bend these a little bit before I do this. So I'm going to pre-bend with my hand on these. That way when I glue it, it won't buckle so much because it'll already be pre-bent. So yeah, I'm pretty sensitive. You'd think, why on earth would I choose to be a life insurance agent? You know, because death is like prevalent throughout what I do. Yeah, needs to say yes. It makes it hard sometimes because I'm very sensitive, and I think that's what makes me good at my job too. That I am sensitive, but it also tends to leave me open when somebody passes away, because I do get very attached to people. And I didn't even know he was sick. All I knew is that the one time that I went in there to try and pick up my feed, you know, over a month ago, just over a month ago, they told me he was at home, he was sick. I was like, okay. And I didn't think anything of it. That's when I found out today that the reason why I was homesick was because he'd only been given a very short amount of time to live. He ended up dying from cancer. So I was quite devastated, because he was always somebody I felt like I could talk to when I went in there. I don't attach very well to people. So when I do get attached to somebody, that's usually for a long-term thing. So, and I'm not possessive or anything. Never have been. But I just am very sensitive to people around me. And their emotions, I feed on other people's emotions. So if somebody's sad around me, I feel it, like extra. And that's not easy. Because, yeah, I'm just sensitive. We're just going to glue these two pieces in here. I'm just giving it a real thin coat, because I want it to set up fairly quickly too. So I'm going to press these on, and then we'll just squiggle a little bit on the ends. When I had talked to him last, they'd given him such a short amount of time to live, and he pretty much clocked out of life at the same time that they anticipated he was going to. It's like, I don't know how many times I talk a lot with families who are losing their loved ones because of my job. Like I said, I'm a life insurance agent, so yeah, it's not easy. All right, so we've got this one. This one is made. So now we got to do the other two. Sure, we should just go up here. One's narrower than the other, so this one I know goes on that one. All right, let's pre-fold. Line up with the corners. Ah, get off my finger. I'll curl the sides under first. All right. Glue. Glue, 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 glue. Line it up, drop it on. Just a tad. All right. And we're just going to snip a little beauty on there. We'll curl that over one end. And then we'll do the other side. I'm probably going to be helping my husband create some of his own YouTube videos as well. He likes to work on cars, so I'm going to work on helping him set up his own YouTube channel because he's really good at what he does. And he actually has learned a lot from watching other people's YouTube videos, but he's excellent at doing fabrication and other things like that. I'm very proud of him. I'd like to see him grow through what he does, although I know it means it's a little work for me because I've got to help him with setting it up and everything, but still. All right, hang on that. So A, so this is C, this actually goes on top. So that will get this actually stuck on it too. Looks like I glue all these together. Yep. And this little thing goes on the top. So I'll do that right now. And then we'll finish the board. Okay. Yeah, I want that way. Okay, got that. All right, now let's fit this one to this one here. Get back here. All right. Okay. Put it in here, like so. Line up the corners, like so. It's actually a little bit smaller than the piece of paper, so I'll just set it back just a little bit. We go like this. Now, I am not given to swear much, although you'll find some videos where I have. But considering my son is not playing in the other room, he doesn't realize I'm listening to him. And I don't know how much his voice carries or gets picked up, so that's the only reason why this is not made for kids. It's just because of that. All right, so now this side is out. So this goes on there. This goes down and then that one goes on top. So yeah, we're going to do some goes on here. Do 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 do. Oh, that's cool. And a pattern on there. Yeah, the black back is flush. And now this one goes on top. And yeah, it overlaps just a little bit, so you just need to apply it to the back side. And not out to the front edge. There you go. Like so. And line it up against the back. So, now the back's line up. Come on, get in there. I just got a little overhang there. I could hold this with a clip, and I think I will. We're going to use a bigger clip, not one of the little ones. There. Now it helps to squeeze the air out. And I can take a little razor blade and trim this up. Once it's cured, do the same thing at the front too, so that way those little white edges don't show. But right now, that is step board number 3. So we'll put it over there by the step boards. Next is going to be our bulletin board, and for that we need these individual pieces. So we need the A37, A36, and I believe those are in the bag. Yeah, bag number 2. And the net paper cutouts, we need the M11 and K14. And it looks like those are going to actually be in my, or at least part of it I know is in the M. That's the that soft cardboard. That's a little stiffer than a paper bag. So that's here. That's this guy. As you can see, that's M11, which is what that calls for. So M11. So we'll cut that out first. And I'll see if I can locate the other one. Stink. The other thing I need is going to be the K14. So let's see if we can locate K14. Located. All right, it's right here. Yeah. K14. And it's got these little dotted lines for folding. So we're going to cut around these numbers so I can get to my part here. All right, I'm trying the other side. If anybody wants to know, I do hire for my team because we work on teams. We don't use the application teams, but we work together. And I happen to be one of the team leaders. I help with training new hires and whatnot. I like doing it. It's fun. Cut that out. There we go. Those two pieces are ready. Now I've got to retrieve these pieces. So those are in one of my bags. So open bag number 2. And here's bag number 2. Remember this? It's got all the pieces in it. All right. So I need not that. That's not good. This and this. So these are my 2 components for that. So this X is that little piece that goes across the top. Did it? Not that direction, but same kind of thing about that. All right. So what we're first going to do, we got the pieces cut out here. So we're going to glue it as shown. Now if you look at here, it kind of has a little outline. So I can actually apply the glue to those pieces, and this, if you notice, is going to sit here on top of that. So I'm actually going to apply the glue on this and stick it on here. It doesn't really show an up or down on that, so I'm not too concerned about it. All right, so now we're going to apply the glue all the way around. The last one I did, this was challenging doing this little thing because the way the pieces fit were just like very carefully inside each other. And yeah, it was a challenge to put together. Yeah, it doesn't matter which side I use. All right. So that's going to fit on there that way. You can see it kind of lines up with the little lines. And this goes across the top. And yes, that will quite hold it. It's not like it's going to get played with or anything like that. It holds it quite well. All right. Yay! Get that off there. All right. Now to make this look like ribbing. So in order to do that, as you can kind of, come on. As you can kind of see here, you're going to fold back and forth. Okay, so we've glued this on. That piece is glued on. Now we just need to do the ribbing, and then we're going to glue it as shown. All right, so as long as I fold this correctly, we're in good shape. So sometimes it's hard to see this if it's up or down. So it looks like, let's compare it, that reds are up and black is down, as far as where it's located. So yeah, that's how we're going to fold it. And there's always a challenge folding these things. So I usually will just try and find something that I can use to pinch it. So it's going to go that way. And I try to find the next line. Oh, come on, stay put. This is such a challenge. Because it wants to slide. Because this doesn't hold it tight, if you didn't notice. At least not enough. You see how that folds? Pretty slick. I am just scraping my fingernail across the back side to get it to fold on the line. It's not quite right there. And if I want to come back, pretty easily get it to go where I want it to. So I'm going to pinch. Come on. All right, next one. Red line. Now just a little bit. These are the little things that are kind of challenging when doing these, but kind of make it fun too, because it's like, you know, it's little precision. It's precise little folds along little tiny lines. And we dinosaur eyes trying to look at everything. It's like, most people are not going to be looking as close as we are at this for doing it, you know, so if it isn't absolutely perfect, don't criticize yourself for it, okay? So I'm just using my fingernail to make the crease. And this other one. Okay. Now that I got each of the folds made, and I got to very carefully accordion it up. Come on. The folds are already made, so I just have to kind of pinch it. So much fun. Crinkle, 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 crinkle. Yeah. I just glue on my finger. Okay. Wow. Glue sticking my finger. All right. Do, 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 do. Okay. All right. Now that I got it all accordioned. Now I get to fit it in here. So I'm going to lay some glue in here, and then we're going to put this in there, like so. That's why it's kind of important to have it semi-precise, because it makes it look easier. There we go. All right. There. So it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. It just needs to stay. So ta-da. There you go. It's like a little washboard. Ta-da. Pretty, huh? Pretty cool. All right, so that piece is done. And I can release the clip on the other step here. All right. Now, let's go fishing for the pieces for the cart. So it looks like we've got wooden pieces. Let's see here. Wooden pieces, brown paper, paper cut out N20 and N19, small gold receptacle, 4 pieces, toothpick, blue wood bead, round wood bead, khaki rope, and brown wire. All right, let's see if we can locate each of those items. This one's a little more complex than some of the other builds because it's got a longer list of materials. So first we need our wood pieces. So what wood pieces do we need? So it does not specify there, but it says those wood pieces. Guess what? I know what those wood pieces are because they are, even though it doesn't specify, I know which ones they are. It's these ones here. There we go. Take that off. There's one. I would recommend using a knife to pop these out because they are really stubborn. There's 2. 3 and 4. So those 4 wood pieces, wood into pieces. So we get those. Next thing we need are the brown paper, which for these are going to be D23, D24, and D22. Let's see if I can find them on here. That's M. That's not the right one. This is the M ones. Where are these ones? Oh, N19. See if I can find that. I gotta find all of these. Oh boy. Okay. There's a case. More case. And found the ends. So I need N19 out of those. So N19 ish. This guy. Sorry, just focus on that. So that's N19. So just give me a sec. I gotta cut around some of the other things that are in it. Just give me a moment of your time, please. And I'm gonna have to locate the other paper that it's talking about too, because I don't know where that's at. I'll figure it out. Ha ha. Okay. All right, there it is. So then we're going to trim that out. So that is our N19. I still need the D's. Not that. Let's see if I can find it in here. Oh, they're there. Okay. That makes sense. It's on this. This is like the stiff. It's like cardboard, but it's like soft cardboard. So I need the D24, D22, and D23. So D23, according to my other pattern, D23 is this one here. So that's D23. D24 is these ones. So we got those. And D22. D22 is these ones here. So I'll pop these ones up. All right, got those. All right, that's all I need for that, from that sheet. All right, so we got these. I'll finish cutting that out. We've got these guys. Don't need that, that's garbage. All right. All right, so we're going to, N19 and N20. Oh, okay. Okay, where's that at? Oh, okay, they're the little, that's funny. They're covers for the little wheels. That's why it seemed nondescript to me. It's like, oh, okay. So we'll trim those out. And then we'll trim them here in a moment. All right, so those will be that's the other part of the paper. So those guys over there. Those. All right, then the rest of the items now. Small gold receptacle, bag number 7. All right, let's find bag number 7. That's 5, 6. That's bag number 3. All right, these are from bag 7. So it says parts from bag 7. Okay. Small gold receptacle. 4 pieces. Bag number 7. So I'm guessing it's these little guys. That looks about right. Anything else from bag number 7? Nope, just those. All right. So next piece, we need a toothpick. Those are bag number 5. Actually says 2 toothpicks, so I'll take 2 toothpicks. 2 toothpicks. Count them. 2. Okay, 2 toothpicks. Alrighty, next thing. Oh, I still need the blue wooden bead from this bag too. There's the blue wooden bead. Dinky danky. Blue wooden bead, come here. Come here. I can't catch it. Let's get it. Okay, got it. Blue wooden bead. Got it. Alright. Next. Oh, round wood bead. That's also in bag number 5. All right. Small wooden bead. Ta-da. That one. Small wooden bead. No, there's not a bunch of those in here. There's only one of the small wooden bead. Otherwise, they're all bigger. See? That's why I know it's the right one. All right. Now we got bag number 4, which has the khaki rope. So, khaki rope. That's khaki rope. For this, I need 75 millimeters. So, I am going to do my best. Come on. Wants to argue with me. Best we can do is try to split it so that way I can pull it. Hopefully, I'm pulling the rest of it. All right, let's pull it this way. Okay, got it. All right, so I need 75 millimeters of this. So let's measure it out. Okay, so we're going to start at 29. We're going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and then right there, 75. Okay, I shot it a quarter. So it's 75 millimeters long. Ta-da. All right. Next, we need the brown wire, which is also in bag number 4. Really, there's brown wire in here? Where at? Oh, no, duh. Remember, we pulled the brown wire out for making the other thing, so that's the brown wire is no longer in the bag. It's sitting out because I used it for something else. So for brown wire, I need 40 millimeters. 10, 20, 30, 40. And grab our little nippers. All right. I cut 40. All right. Next. Ugh. Let me clean this. All right, we're going to trim these papers. Do 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 do. Focusing on it. There we go. Set that down. No, dear, I'm not singing. I'm recording, though.
You are recording?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
YouTube. My tired eyes can actually use the camera to help me out. If I feel like it. Little pieces. Oh, I'm cutting them out. No, I'm supposed to have an appointment that's supposed to start at 5 in the morning. And so I sent him a reminder text, and it seems like everybody's got stuff that's popping up at work, and I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he's rescheduled for 3 p.m. and hopefully it doesn't run into my other schedule. So
okay.
I was like, okay. I never know, but better sometimes to ask for forgiveness than permissions for some things.
Mm-hmm.
So move it over there, but I'll have to see how it goes. So, I can't cut circles today. For life of me, I can't cut a circle. So yeah, everybody's got things popping up at work, and it's like, yep, I get it. There's a lot of rescheduling stuff. The ones I was supposed to have today, I didn't even bother rescheduling. It's like, I'll try and reach out to you when I can. So it's probably going to be a few days. What else can I do, you know? Everything's happening everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, focus. There you go. Oh, yeah. Henry and I ate leftovers. Gavin ate ramen. So I was just gonna finish up this little one, and then yeah. I don't tend to be doing this for very long. Come on, focus. My apologies. Try to keep it all the same level so it doesn't have to refocus, but sometimes it tries to refocus on the scissors and other things. So yeah. Come on. Come on, focus. I hate when I have to tell a client that I have to push something through. And been trying to avoid calling them because I don't want to tell them that I have to push something through because I don't think it's very nice. But, yeah. All right, what have we got here? All right. Mm-hmm. All right, we glue that inside then. Trying to put glue on this. Glue. It's really light on there. I'll stick it in the middle here. Let's get it done that way a little bit. Oh, it's even. Because I don't want it to be messed up. Because the other pieces have to sit on there. Yep. We're looking to see how it fits. And that one fits inside. But yeah. Like that. This fits on the inside of it though. So, yeah. Great. Alright, so these fit in the inside. And the white is out for these. So. Yeah, it's not like I can pre-make this box like I can some of the other ones because it just doesn't have enough thickness to it. So then I have to set it in there like that. Ends up being the paper that kind of holds everything in place. So yeah. Like so. Alright, now I'll just put a little bit of glue on these ends. This is how this corner seal up. It's a combination of both the paper and the fact that the wood connects on those corners that allows it to stay stuck that way. So yay. Okay. Alright, and then these will of course fold down on the inside. I'll work on pressing them down in. And then I'm going to glue them in place. Yeah, the boogers don't go nowhere. Alright. So, I'm going to pull up the sides. Oh, I kind of folded them in there. Okay. Ends. Okay, come on. Right, ends. And we're just going to glue the inside. So press on ends, pressing down the ends first. And then I'm going to press the sides down. Oh, come on. Being stubborn. The glue is there. For some reason, it just wants to pop back up, so keep pressing it down until it stays put. Try and keep the strings out of the way. I'll start making a mess. All right. All right, box. Okie dokie. Now, let's set these up to the side for a second. Now we're going to unfold the paper, which means we untwist it. Ah, come on. Do. All right, via ropes. Open it up. So much fun to try and do this. Da, dee da dee da, dee dum dee dum. Okay. Right, one's flattened out. Let's flatten out the other one. If anybody's not following the news, please follow reliable news sources. There's several that are actually reliable. Don't listen to the people that are for Trump because they they just stumble all over themselves because he keeps throwing his foot in his mouth, which is just ridiculous. No, I'm not a Trump supporter, never have been. I don't support felons. And womenizers and people who claim that they are for the Bible but are really not at all in any way, shape, or form. And feel that they have the right to criticize everybody else around them. I don't appreciate it. So, therefore, all right, now I've got these pieces, and what do they want us to do with them? Let me see here. Oh, I can't hardly even see it. I'll unfold the paper roll and cut into pieces. And glue the paper into the box. Looks like we're just going to cut it in so it looks like spaghetti, apparently. So we're going to cut it in little tiny, elongated slivers. Come on, focus. He doesn't want to focus on it because it's too narrow. There we go. My mom and my husband are both sending me messages while I'm working on this. I like doing these. They are time consuming, so I do need to make sure that I find time to, come on, Focus. Thank you. I have to make sure that I find and make time to work on it when I can. And I do try to spend as much time with my husband as I can when he's home. Because I have to take care of my father-in-law. We've been taking care of him now for over a year and a half now. And he calls me his favorite lady. When I go and visit, he loves having me sit and spend time and listen to him talk, and nobody else wants to just sit and listen to him. My husband tries, so he tries his best to sit and listen. And he would like me to transpose his story for him into a book. So, his life story. A lot of the stories I've heard over and over again, but I'd like to be able to give him a nice life gift. Essentially, it's like, you're doing it's a legacy. Our stories that we have about our lives are our legacy. Not everybody finds them important, but yay, sorry. Having issues with this. I'm just going to trim it 2 pieces like that. I'm going to trim this one down. Yeah, I don't cut straight lines. All right. Now, are we kind of twisting and rolling it up in there? Kind of. Okay. So here's all our little raffia pieces. Here, trim this one again. That's not quite small enough for my liking for fitting in there. My one son is writing a book. I have writers in my family. Most of my writing has been just pertaining to poetry. Not that I can't write a story, but usually I'm the person who reads the stories and not write them. Oh yeah. All right, so now we're going to layer some at the bottom down here. Sorry, my fingers are really sticking. So I'm focused on trying to not be sticking to it. Ah! Okay, I put the stuff in the box. It's not pretty, but it's in there. All right, so next bit we are going to trim our toothpicks. So, one toothpick. And so we got, I don't know if you can see this. So it's got 7.5, 25, 25, and 7.5. Okay, so it only shows one toothpick being that way. So we're going to measure this. So we're going to do 7. So that's 7. And then we're going to scoot it to about a halfway point. Take 2. Like so. And then cut off the end. As you can see, it moved in my hand too when I did that. All right, so I'm going to do that again. 7.5. $25. And it's 25 the other way. So, yep. There we go. I would say 2 toothpicks. That's weird. Okay, whatever. I think actually it only needs 1 toothpick, even though it says 2 on it. Oh, well, whatever. Because it only takes 1 to do 2 axles. Whatever. All right, next page. Oh, okay. I guess the other toothpick is the handle. For the handle. Ta-da. 15 and 32. That's toothpick B. Alrighty then. So, what is it again? 15. What measured here? The halfway point. I have no idea where that went. That's not good. Oh well. Alright. 10, 20, 30. And 2. Alright. What is that? I'm gonna set these little. I better go find that other toothpick piece though. I don't know if I'll be able to find it though. At least not at the moment. I know I'll find it when I clean up because that's usually when I do find them. Alright, anyway. So toothpick B. We need to cut angles on these. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna take and cut an angle on one. Oh, lovely. My phone says it's getting low battery. That's okay, we're almost done too. All right. Hee. I got the angle on it. it allows me to be able to stick it to the other thing. It's tough because the little cuts just aren't pretty. But that's what that is. All right, so now we're going to attach the two. Oh, lovely. Yeah, it's down my finger. Yeah, stringies. 5 millimeters from each end. These are toothpick A's. We didn't do anything special to toothpick A's because I didn't call for anything special to toothpick A's. Just to cut them. All right. So, I got that. Okay, and I know approximately how far from you. I am videoing, just so you know.
Huh?
I am videoing, just so you know.
Okay.
It's live on my YouTube. Then be building. Building.
That a wagon?
Yeah. See?
So I can see your wheels are there.
Yeah, and I got to put the little thingies over it, and then I got these little pieces to put on there. Yeah. It's my wagon. So yes. Hang on, I'm gonna take my little wagon wheels and put glue on them. Come here. So yeah.
Okay, that is one chicken. I thought it was two. The way the chicken's head is cranked in with the fact that I was looking at it like that, it looked like two chickens in the front.
It's just the angle. I gotta grab these. These are my... It's hard to see the picture, so it's hard for me to know which one's the receptacle, but apparently these ones are the receptacle, not big. Crap. Alright. I had to put one in the center of each of these.
When you're done, can I show you the thing on Xbox that I asked you about?
Still have to be able to afford it yet, dude. I still haven't gotten bearings for my car, so I'm stuck here. Yeah. It sucks. Alright.
Keeps rotating.
It's doing its own thing again?
Yeah, see, it was... And now it's not going to do it.
Yeah, because you said something about it. It's like, I'm behaving myself. You can't prove anything.
It acts just like Gavin.
Right? Except there's witnesses everywhere to prove that he did not do what he was supposed to do.
See, I didn't do it because I said so.
Right? Ah, pain in the ass.
Did that cut more wood?
There's still some on that backside yet.
Okay, I just wanted to know because there's like, should be enough for one or two more.
Because I had to reload it and everything else and get it heated up again because it was nearly dead this morning. God damn it, plastic thing. I hate when it sticks to my fingers. I'm having one of those days, if you haven't noticed.
Also, live streams turned into videos for YouTube and do a lot better the longer they are.
I know, which is why I do ones that are like an hour or more long, and they are really noisy.
With the way it works is watch time based on overall length.
So if they're longer, it's better.
Basically, watch time, click-through rate, all of that helps longer live streams turned into videos do better.
Gotcha. Gosh dang it. I keep dropping them.
Huh?
I keep dropping them. I get the little stringies, and then I end up picking them up. Frick. Right now, I just kind of want to hurry up and finish it up so I can spend some time with the husband. I just want centered in there. Oh, such a pain. Like, not so much fun when I know I'm running out of battery life too. That sucks. Okay. Sucks running out of battery life. All right, and now I have to attach them too. Get this stuff off my fingers. All right. I love when my son tries to give my younger son recommendations. It's not supposed to roll, so. There we go. Something like that. Oh, ha, ha. We got the wheels on there. I got all kinds of stringies. I am having a night. All right. Let's work on trying to get the stringies off. Yes, if you don't notice, today's one of my days where I'm not the steadiest, so it frustrates me a little more working on things. Yeah. There. All right, now I'm going to work on that part of it. All right. I got this. We've got that. We've got this. Yay. Okay. So I am going to lace the bead through it. And I'm going to make sure it's even. So, and because it's got to actually meet and move down, I'm going to have these two pass by each other. Oh, come on, bend the right point. There we go. And then I'm going to use my hand to bend it. Handle. All right. So now I gotta trim it. So these need to be shortened up. They're longer to be able to line it up so that way you can fit it. And it doesn't need to be real long though to put into the bead. So, all right. So we trim it. As you can see, it shows here to be like 2. So we trimmed it. So you take that. Next, we take our little thing, our little wooden bead. We pick the end that is blunt and not angled. And this is going to go attach the outside, so I want to make sure I put it on this way. Great. Okay, that squeezed in there. Wiggle it so it fits in the hole. Because I don't want to bend it, so I want to make sure that I kind of just wiggle it into the hole, like so. There you go, like so. And I'm going to put a little. I'm going to put some glue on that because the little pieces. Hold this up to my face so I can see it a little better. All right. Oh, alrighty then. And now this gets attached to the outside of the little wagon, like so. So apply a little glue on the outside. Pick up my little wire pieces, drop them in there. And like I said, usually you don't have to hold these for very long before they'll just kind of stay on their own. So, just want to make sure that's straight too, the right way. Very cute. I'll turn my sleep mode on my phone here. There. All right, so I got through what I said I was going to for this episode. So we've got our little wagon, which is very cute, as you can see. With a little raffia. And some cute little wheels. It's not perfect, definitely not perfect, but at least we got it set up and everything, and it's cute. So yeah, that's the little wagon, and then we got the step and the other little piece, and it's all good to go. So I want to thank you for watching. You can like and subscribe and help grow my channel. Share it with some people, you know, just crafter, you know, whatever. But until next time, I'll catch you again.